Stupid motherfucker gone, man. They got him. Don't worry about Gil's Arena. I got that now. We might as well just change the show to Swaggy's Arena. And in conjunctions with Gilbert. We're going to put a little Gilbert sign on the side. It's still Swaggy's Arena until you come back home. So when they bust in, I say, oh, whatever he did it. He did it. Hey man, it won't be the first time I lost one of my friends to the cell. Just keep him in there, cause he been a f***ed up friend ever since I met him. Just might as well just keep him. Whatever he said, whatever y'all think he did, probably more than likely, just keep him in there. He don't need to come back. And you know what? I got some demanding. I probably don't want Ken on there neither. Cause I'm tired of his shit too. I'm tired of Ken f***ing me. They need to take his ass to jail too. The shit you try to pull on the show when you try to get at me, oh yeah, I called the police the next day. They trying to get you too.
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
NBA star and SoCal native Gilbert Arenas has pleaded not guilty to charges involving operating an illegal gambling business.
ABC's Alex Stone joining us live here in studio with all the details on this developing story. Alex.
And guys, he was just in court a few moments ago pleading not guilty. He's going to go free on $50,000 bond. Gilbert Arenas is, of course, known for his time in the NBA, playing for teams like the Warriors and the Wizards. Known here in L.A. as well for his son, who is a star recruit at USC, recently in a violent Cybertruck crash. Federal prosecutors say Arenas and other defendants, including a high-level member of an Israeli transnational crime group, were all arrested today. They're accused of running an illegal gambling club of sorts out of his mansion in Encino. Federal prosecutors say they had high-stakes illegal poker games and collected a rake, a fee that the House charges for those who would play big money and pay into it. Young women were allegedly hired to serve drinks, provide massages, and companionship, the way that prosecutors put it. And the women were allegedly charged money as well. Prosecutors say chefs, valets, armed security guards, they were hired. And guys, the charges include conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business. If convicted, they could be looking at 5 years in federal prison.
You talk about high stakes, the young women hired. You've read through the court documents. What evidence do they have here to prove all that?
Yeah, a number of different things. And there was a photo that he allegedly sent to another member of this group that he texted the defendant. This photo showing Arenas Poker Club. They say that this is part of their case. The allegation that he was renting out this home to those who were running the operation.
Interesting. This goes beyond the Friday night poker night with your buddies.
That is very
the allegations.
True. Yes, allegedly.
Accusations.
These are not accusations. This is
False accusations.
And
illegal poker game. He and 5 others have been indicted, alleging that the suspects operated an illegal gambling business. Now, this illegal gambling business went and spanned over for about a year. Gilbert Arenas, known as Agent Zero, well known for his career with the Wizards and current podcast, he and 5 others have been indicted for allegedly that the suspects operated the illegal gambling business in which high-stakes poker games were played at an Encino mansion Arenas owned. He is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. During this time, investigators say Arenas rented out an Encino mansion he owned for the purposes of hosting that high-stakes poker. At Arenas' direction, Arthur Katz, 51, of West Hollywood, staged the mansion to host the games and collected rent from the co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. Here's a look at all the defendants listed on the indictment. It is alleged that the defendants' Pot Limbo Omaha poker games, among other illegal games, were played at the Encino mansion, collected a rake fee for the house charged from each pot, either as a percentage or as a fixed amount per hand, and invited players to compete, now, which is illegal.
Tonight, NBC4 investigates that alleged gambling ring may have a connection to the unsolved disappearance and death of a woman from West LA. Heidi Plank vanished in 2021, and detectives working that case also took part in some of the investigation into the gambling case unsealed today.
Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard joins us live now with more information.
Well, we've learned from some of our law enforcement sources familiar with the Heidi Plank case that investigators examining her disappearance were present in early 2022 when federal agents served search warrants at a home in Sherman Oaks. That house is part of the case that led to the indictments today of 8 people, including former NBA player Gilbert Arenas, who federal prosecutors have accused of taking part in running an illegal gambling operation.
better not. Can't hold me, baby. They can't hold me. Hello.
That should piss me off. Like we got Gilbert Arenas going down for illegal gambling in his residence, you know. Supposedly he was renting out his mansion. I mean, you guys heard the news articles. For, for some reason, brothers can't keep their hands clean. You know what I'm saying? Make all that money you done worked and beat your fingers to the bone. And you still get caught up in some type of way. I know he probably ain't guilty as bad as they saying he is, and he's putting money in the different spots. I mean, why wouldn't they go to any place in Vegas, any place in Atlanta? There's plenty of places where you can go to do these type of things. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually go online these days, and these dudes that have millions of dollars want to have some fun and want to let loose. You can't do that in LA. You can't do that when they have places for this. You know what I'm saying? They want to get your money so they can't have you hosting your own unless you're going to open some casinos. They can't have you hosting your own little get togethers, gambling shacks, because they want in. We all understand why these people don't want you to be gambling on the side and having it your way, doing things, owning things, and creating your own source of revenue like that. Because they already got it all under wraps, from the online gambling to fucking Vegas and casinos and everywhere else. They got that shit under wraps, so they don't want to end up seeing you as competition. If you end up getting up there and making your wave, then you could easily become competition. And they don't want to see that. They don't. They don't want to deal with that. So this is simple to see how uh, dudes could get caught up trying to have some fun, make it a friendly bet, blah blah blah, and then next thing you know, you're doing it every weekend. Next thing you know, you have people lining up at the door to come in, and now you hiring girls, hiring chefs, hiring people to seat 20 people, and now you look like you're running an illegal gambling shack. It's easy to go down for this. It's easy for people to get comfortable and not see the error in what they're doing. This could easily cost you if you're not paying attention. Yeah, man, right now. This doesn't make any sense though for millionaires to risk their freedom when they got places to do this, and you ain't got to worry about going to jail for it. We're not sure if Gilbert Arenas has anything to do with the lady missing or even anything to do with this gambling shack. They're saying that he hosted it in his house. That could have been the homies. Anybody could have been in there. You know what I'm saying? So he could easily, dump that on somebody else or act like somebody else was hosting. He wasn't even there, blah, blah, blah. And he had no idea about it. He could easily get out of this. I mean, I don't think that they probably that. I mean, they do got some evidence though. They do got some evidence. He wouldn't have been arrested if they didn't have evidence. So we got to understand that you can't just be having it your way, doing gambling shacks, doing this, doing that. Because people end up getting hurt. People end up owing people money, and then it can go either way with that. So this is why they try to conduct it in a spot that's going to be more, safe for everybody. And it is what it is, man. Silence acceptance, and we ain't having to like, comment, subscribe.